All right, everyone watching in the comments section, we'll get into some changes that I want to see the Dallas Cowboys make, but I want to hear your ideas as well. We are in the Dallas Cowboys bye week, so what changes, be it to the roster or to the depth chart or whatever, do you want the Cowboys to make? I know you guys want Jason Garrett fired. I know. I'm not going to focus, though, on that one. You put in the comments, but that's not where I'm targeting because it's just not going to happen right now. All right, we begin here with Jourdan Lewis. First off, we'll get to it later. Free Jourdan. Look what happens, right? Great things. Jourdan Lewis finally got to start at nickel with Anthony Brown hurt. And this might surprise nobody except, I guess, Chris Richard and the Cowboys coaching staff. Jourdan Lewis played really well. Wow, it's almost like your second or third best corner should play instead of being your fourth best corner on the depth chart. Doesn't make any sense. Jourdan Lewis must remain free. Otherwise, what are we doing? Now, this might have been the Cowboys depth chart. Byron Jones, who's played it very well, by the way. Anthony Brown. No. I don't want this one. Give me the better depth chart. The better. There we go. Jourdan Lewis as the nickel. That's what the Cowboys need to do. He is a playmaker. He is better than Anthony Brown. I don't even hate Anthony Brown like some of you guys in the comments do. I understand the issues there. But Jourdan Lewis is the better player. He has not played that much this year. He already has a sack, 2 pass breakups, and an interception. The dude makes plays. It's simple. He is a playmaker. The Cowboys secondary needs more of them. So everyone, some of you guys are already doing it, and I appreciate it. You guys know what to do. Free Jourdan. Spam it for me in the comments section. If he continues to be free, I will figure out a different hashtag to use. But for now, it remains Free Jourdan for the Dallas Cowboys. This one you guys might not agree with me on. Joe Thomas. I want to see more of him. The Cowboys are rotating Jalen Smith a little bit more because they're blitzing him more. But Joe Thomas continues to be the 4th linebacker on the Cowboys depth chart. And I say this as a longtime Sean Lee fan. And he had a good game against the Eagles, one of his better ones he's had in a while. I don't think Sean Lee's better than Joe Thomas right now. Maybe against the run, but both guys have missed tackles. Joe Thomas has done well in coverage. I know that Sean Lee is Sean Lee, and there's the veteran side of it. I would like to see more of Joe Thomas. I'm not saying you start him or anything like that. No. I'm just saying you give Joe Thomas some of Sean Lee's snaps. Maybe not even all of them. But I think your linebacker depth chart should be, at least at the top, of course, Jalen and like Leighton Vander Esch. But I think Joe Thomas should be your number 3 linebacker right now. I think he is very underrated and has made plays when given the chance to do so, and has made tackles. And frankly, he's actually been really good in coverage this year. Has not given up very many yards. So who should play more? Let me know in the comments section. L for Sean Lee or a T for Joe Thomas. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Give some shout-outs here as well. I see some JTs. That works, too, if you want to go with their initials there. Reckless Matt says L. Camo says L. So I guess it's a pretty even-ish split. Maybe a couple T's flowing in now. But I'm open to all of those discussions here for the linebackers. I like Joe Thomas quite a bit right now. He's been a good pickup there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Now, today's show is brought to you by Kashiyama, the Smart Tailor. And make this awesome fit like the one I am wearing. And you can get one, too. Head over to email dallas@kashiyama1927.com. That is dallas@kashiyama1927.com. Set up an appointment. They're free fittings, by the way. Get yourself an awesome custom fitted suit. They start at $300 like the other major men's chains out there. All right, Blake Jarwin. I'm not sure I'm there yet, but I am close to embracing a free Jarwin movement. Now, Jason Witten is not bad. I am not saying that, and I think he's about the same, if not better, than Jeff Swaim was last year. And Blake Jarwin does still have some blocking issues. He's not a great blocker, and that's the reality, which is fine. He's just not a great inline tight end. But Blake Jarwin offers more in the vertical passing game for the Cowboys, enough that he should be getting more than 27 snaps per game. At least that's my mindset. Now, Witten, of course, is going to remain number 1. Jarwin is your number 2, and Dalton Schultz, well, he's pretty clearly the number 3 tight end overall. But I would like to see more of Blake Jarwin on the field, especially in those passing situations. His numbers this year: 15 targets, 11 receptions, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He brings you enough of that inseam, vertical threat that it's worthwhile. Here are the snap counts, by the way, and you'll notice a change at one point. Week 1, 45 for Witt, 27 for Jarwin. Week 2, 53 for Witt, 24 for Blake. Week 3, almost even because the game was out of hand late. Then in week 4, a change. Witten played 46, Jarwin just 17. Week 5, Witten played 59, Jarwin just 22. Week 6, 72 for Witten and 35 for Jarwin, a clear change in those 3 games. And then this past week, Witten played 52 and Jarwin played 33. I like those numbers a little more. I am not saying Jarwin needs to be the full-time starter because I don't trust his blocking yet, and Witten still continues to be pretty solid in that area. But in obvious passing downs, if you want to run some play action with him, I'd use him more. So here's my question for you. Is it time to free Jarwin? I'm not sure yet. I want to use him more in the passing game for sure, though, but I'm not sure. So is free Jarwin the next hashtag freedom movement? Type Y for yes, N for no. Let me know in the comments. You can also just type in free Jarwin if you're saying yes there. M. Edwards says yes. I am not convinced one way or the other. David says no. Blacknall says no. D. Blacknall says no. Camo says yes. So I think I'm on the same page as most of you guys. I'm not quite sure yet. I see more Y's coming in here, though, in the comments. Someone said trade Dalton Schultz for O.J. Howard. Why the hell would the Bucs do that, guys? Come on. All right, next up, Tony Pollard. And this one is a very telling number, I think, at least telling usage here. Tony Pollard was ignored by the Cowboys on offense in their losing streak. He was simply not utilized. But he has the ability and the versatility to get used by the Cowboys in addition to Zeke Elliott. The Cowboys, by the way, and this is just prime correlation does not equal causation, but the Cowboys are undefeated when Tony Pollard gets 15 or more offensive snaps. So forget your 30 carry Zeke auto win thing. Just feed Tony Pollard, right? So I get a drink of water here. Hold on. Now, I am not saying Tony Pollard replaces Zeke, or I'm not saying Zeke who. It's fine. But I think the Cowboys can and should use Pollard in creative ways. David says free Pollard. That's fine with me. Here are the snap counts, and this one's pretty drastic. 22 against the Giants, 16 against the Washington Redskins. Week 3, 23. Then 2 against the Saints, 5 against Green Bay, and 7 against the Jets. Now, yes, the game script mattered here and influenced it, but you can use Pollard with Zeke. You can give Pollard reps in the middle of games. I think that the Saints game in particular was a prime example of, well, we're not going to use, we're just going to lean on Zeke and run the ball 100 times at the middle. Don't do that. Kellen Moore can use Tony Pollard creatively. You've seen some flashes. You saw the triple option. That was with Pollard, not Zeke. Use Pollard in fun ways there. I agree with some people in the comments. He needs more snaps. Now, guys, I have some bad news for you. The Raiders channel and the 49ers channel are doing gangbusters right now. So much so that the bosses here at Chat Sports are considering having me doing some of those videos because the Cowboys ones aren't doing so well. Now, I don't know about you. I don't want to do that shit. I want to do Cowboy stuff. So do me a favor, help me do the videos I want to do by subscribing to us here on YouTube. The link is below, youtube.com/Dallas Cowboys Report. Link's below. You're watching, just hit that big red button. Don't have to do 49ers stuff or Raiders stuff going forward. All right, more changes here for the Dallas Cowboys. How about we let Dak Prescott sling it? He is in the midst of a fantastic year, unless you're just a hater. I'm not saying ignore the run. You still can run the football. You can still use Zeke Elliott, the passing game some too, but the passing game across the board has been more effective for the Cowboys. So use the early down play action that we love and just avoid third downs altogether. Here are Dak's numbers this year, right? 70.6 completion percentage, 2,000 yards. I know the touchdowns are ineffective. The interceptions are ineffective. 7, that's not great. But 12 touchdowns, I like that. I like that a lot. And oh, by the way, his advanced numbers are even better. The passing yards per game, Dak Prescott, 303 yards. Look at the caliber of players he's amidst. Mahomes, Matt Ryan, Rivers. Now, some of you might say, yeah, high completion percentage, but Tom, he's not accurate. Don't you watch the games? Use your damn eyeballs. See, I do, and I'm also aware of what the reality is across the NFL. These are the leaders in on-target pass percentage. And Dak Prescott, by the way, unlike Derek Carr, is top 7 in average depth of target. These are not short dink and dunk passes. These are downfield throws. Yes, of course Dak Prescott misses throws. Heck, he misses about 20% of them. But so does everybody else. So if your expectation is Dak never misses a throw, sorry. If your expectation is that every throw is right on the money, sorry. That's just not how the NFL works. Every quarterback has missed throws. Tom Brady's not up there. Aaron Rodgers is not up there. Drew Brees is because he's special. That's the key thing there. Dak, the expectations I think are off for the Dallas Cowboys and their quarterback. Dak is having a fantastic year this season. Now, today's show is brought to you by BetDeals. I'm going to go place some money on Dak to win the MVP. Decent bet, pretty good odds in your favor right now. chatsports.com/bet. Use that promo code Cowboys120 for a 120% deposit bonus. You put down $50, they're going to give you $60 for free. It's chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Cowboys120. Also, I just realized this. I left Drew Brees on that list. Hadn't played 3 games. My bad. Should pull him off. Sorry. Anyway, on to Donovan Wilson. This one you guys might like. Wilson, I think kind of strangely, has not played on defense so far this year. He has only played on special teams and only in 4 of the 7 games the Cowboys have had this season. Now, he was a playmaker in the preseason. And I'm not even saying Jason Garrett and Chris Richard and Rodney Miller. I'm not even asking you guys to make Donovan Wilson a starter. I'm not. I know you guys pay attention to what's said. I'm not even asking that. All I am asking for is give the man a chance. Can't you find 5 snaps a game for Donovan Wilson to play on defense? Can't you find, if the game's out of hand, like it was against the Eagles, to just, you know what, Jeff Heath's a veteran. We don't need him out there. Let's throw Donovan Wilson out there for a couple of snaps. What's the harm? Oh no, it's 37-17 now instead. I don't think that's the reality anyway. So all I am asking for is let's just give Donovan Wilson a few reps. That's a start right now. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Just let's see what he's got. And you know what? Maybe you'll find something out. Maybe like with Jourdan Lewis, you'll find out that Donovan Wilson can actually make some plays for you. And maybe he should be on the field even more. Those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. The changes you want the Cowboys to make. I did not mention Jason Garrett. It's not going to happen in the bye week. But just keep that in mind there in the comments section. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.